Okay, Commissioner Bro, knock yourself out.
Call the meeting to order. This is the Tuesday, June 25th, 2024 Planning and Zoning Commission meeting.
Good.
Thank
Let's,
you.
the mics is your zone?
Just pull it closer to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. We'll go ahead and get the meeting started. Thank you guys for attending. Scott, would you mind reading the statement of purpose for us tonight?
May our decisions today be made with wisdom, careful deliberation, and in the best interest of the city of Diamond Head. May we display patience and kindness in our dealings with each other and all who are in attendance, and may any decisions made today promote the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of Diamond Head and enhance the city as a whole.
Mike, would you mind leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
Commissioner DeBrow,
Present.
Commissioner Raymond, Commissioner Nico.
Present.
Oh, you there? I didn't know you were called in, I'm sorry. Commissioner Bennett,
Present.
Commissioner Parris,
Present.
Commissioner Brewer,
Present.
Commissioner Hallwood.
Present.
Next item on the agenda is any adjustments to the agenda. Does anyone have any adjustments to the agenda for tonight? Go ahead and vote on that for confirmation. Do a roll call vote.
Need a motion.
Can I have a-
Motion to confirm the agenda.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Commissioner DeBrow,
Aye.
Commissioner Nico,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Aye.
Commissioner Raymond, Commissioner Parris,
Yes.
Commissioner Bennett,
Aye.
Commissioner Hallwood.
Aye.
Next would be the approval of the minutes. Are there any changes or any additions to the minutes? If not, can I get a motion for approval?
I second that motion.
Roll call.
Commissioner Brewer,
Aye.
Commissioner Nico,
Aye.
Commissioner Brewer,
Aye.
I meant to say DeBrow. I didn't say DeBrow?
Okay, say the bro now.
DeBrow.
Aye.
See, you're making me go through all of this, so you're gonna be in trouble. Commissioner Raymond, Commissioner Parrish,
Yes.
Commissioner Bennett,
Aye.
Commissioner Harwood.
Aye.
New business tonight, we have the election of a chairperson and vice chairperson for the committee.
All right, and so this time, right now, we need to fill the position of the chairperson. So we accept nominations for the position of chairperson.
Nominations are open.
Is there anything, other than just being at the meetings that is required of the chairperson?
Just to run the meetings, yeah, that's really it. There's no additional authorities or powers or anything. The person is just runs the meetings, yep.
Okay. And are we voting on another position too?
Yeah, well, so right now, Commissioner DeBrow is the vice chairperson. So that position is filled unless someone were to nominate him to be the chairperson, in which case we would have to then fill that position. So that's up to y'all.
I make a motion to nominate Lynn DeBrow as the chairman.
I second that motion.
All right, hold 1 second, so to
Are there
appoint-
any other nominations?
All right. Now, a vote.
Somebody needs to declare the nominations closed. That would be, Lynn, you run the show. Declare the nominations closed.
Nomination is closed.
Okay. Now call the vote, please.
Can we do a roll call vote?
Yep.
on that, please, Stan?
Commissioner DeBro, oh, sorry, Chairman DeBro.
Well,
Not yet.
not yet.
Oh, well, why not?
Aye.
Okay.
Commissioner Nico.
Aye.
Commissioner Brewer.
Aye.
Commissioner Parrish.
Yes.
Commissioner Bennett.
Aye.
Commissioner Harwood.
Aye.
All right, and now, as we said, now the position of vice chair is vacant, so we do need to open up the nominations for that position.
Do we have a nomination for vice chair?
A motion to vote Jessica Hardwood as vice chair.
And
Are there any other nominations? Floor is open.
Nomination are closed.
Commissioner DeBro.
Aye.
Commissioner Nico.
Aye.
Commissioner Brewer.
Aye.
Commissioner Parrish.
Yes.
Commissioner Bennett.
Aye.
Commissioner Harwood.
Aye.
All right.
All right, we have our new chairperson, Commissioner DeBro, and our new vice chairperson, Commissioner Harwood. Staff would like to offer their congratulations or condolences, as the case may be. And thank you for serving, and thanking you for stepping up for a leadership position. And with that, we'll continue the meeting.
Next item on the agenda, Patricia Bryant, represented by Jasby Custom Homes, has filed an application requesting a variance from the zoning ordinance, Article 3.4.7, to allow the addition of an attached screen porch within 15 feet of the rear property line on the golf course. The property address is 7428 Turnberry Way. The tax parcel number is 067N-1-35-083.000. The property is in the R10 zoning district. The rear setback is 20 feet. The variance requested is 5 feet. The case file number is 202400258. Can we hear from the city on that?
Certainly. As you said, they've requested a 5-foot variance. This would be an attachment to the home. There's as you can see in your pictures, there's an existing porch on the back of the property. And what the applicant is requesting is that she wants to do a screened-in porch that Jasby Custom Homes is going to do for her. And as you can see in one of the pictures there, it's about 15 feet from the end of that porch to the golf club course property line. And included in here are several drawings that Mr. Jasby has presented here, showing what it's going to look like. It's really just an extension of the house there, a screened-in porch. I don't think I have included the view in here, but I took a picture of where you'd be sitting on the porch and looking at the tee box. It's a beautiful view, just marvelous. So that's what the request is, instead of 20 feet for an addition to the home, because if you enclose this, it's attached to the home, it becomes an addition. Instead of 20 feet, they would like to have a 5-foot variance on that, so it would be 15 feet from the property line.
Can I ask
Questions?
a question? Yes. The existing slab that's there, which is their current porch,
Right.
was there a variance permitted for that, for it to be within 15 feet previously?
No, until a structure is put on a piece of concrete,
Okay.
you don't have to have a variance for a piece of concrete.
Okay. Thank you.
I think Mr. Jasby has some better pictures too, if we want to look at them.
Yeah, Jeff, you want to pass those out? Bill, you had a,
Does,
Is there any impediment to the golf course that this structure might provide?
none that I see. Of course, the golf course was notified, the POA. The POA was notified of this, and they haven't voiced any objections to
It's
it.
just going on top of the stone.
And,
They were put on notice.
yes, they were, yes, yes.
Sign it out.
I have a question too. So will, kind of the same question, will it block anyone else's view? Will it impede into like neighbor or,
None. They're the furthest setback. Yeah, and the two on the side, the one is not even on the golf course, and
Okay.
neither is the other one.
okay,
They got a side view.
okay.
Any more questions from the commission?
Does the city have a recommendation, Pat?
Yes, I do. I believe y'all have a copy of the staff report before you. Before
Thank
I
you.
go into the staff report, I just wanted to mention that all the notification requirements of a variance were taken care of. It was published in the Seacoast Echo. It was published or sent to adjacent property owners within 300 feet of the property. It was sent to the POA since they are adjacent to the property. It was also posted on both of the marquees here at City Hall. And in addition to that, it was posted in front of the residents in one of the boxes we created there. So all the requirements for advertisement were met. I also want to say that we received only one response from anyone, and it was Gary and Marcia Daigle, and they spoke. In fact, I'll read into the record their comments. This is Gary and Marcia Daigle, and they live next door at 7425 Turnberry Way. We're reaching out to express our support for the 5-foot rear setback variance for a proposed screen porch. The porch will be behind the tee box and will have no impact on the golf course or its playability. Thank you for contacting us about the variance request. Gary and Marcia Daigle, 7425 Turnberry Way. As you know, in order to approve a variance as petitioned, you have some questions that must be answered in the affirmative in order to approve that. And I will go over a few of those. Special conditions and circumstances do exist which are peculiar to the land. If you will look at the site plan, okay, it's a survey from Duke Levy. And you'll see the peculiar shape of that lot. It's pie-shaped. So, and the way the house had to be placed on there, you've only got 96 feet at one point of property length there. So it makes it very difficult to squeeze that in there and meet the requirements of the 20-foot setback. That literal interpretation of the provisions of this title would deprive the applicant of rights commonly enjoyed by other property owners in the same zoning districts. There are many other screened enclosures in R10 as well as on the golf course, and this board of commissioners has approved some of those in the past, or many of those in the past. So we're not setting a precedent here. Special circumstances and conditions. They do not result as an action of the applicant. As I said, the pie-shaped lot earlier, My comments on here don't have anything to do with this home here. I don't know if it's a 4,500 square foot house or not. So I was doing copy and paste, and I forgot to paste that portion, so forgive me for that. But you can see that this was not caused by the homeowner. It's caused by the way the lot was configured there. And will not confer on the applicant any special privilege that has been denied by others, and it does not. It's just a 5-foot variance there. So the Planning Commission, the staff recommends to the Planning Commission to approve the variance as petitioned. Any questions?
Any further questions from the commissioners? Do we have anyone signed up to speak on this?
No, we do not.
Kathy? Okay.
Nope.
So can I get a motion on this matter?
I so motion to approve the variance as noted by the commissioners concerning nature of requests, Patricia Bryant's representation with Jaspy Homes, case file number 202400258.
A second.
Any more discussion? Okay, we can go ahead and vote on that.
Commissioner Harwood,
Yes.
Commissioner Bennett,
Aye.
Commissioner Parrish,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Aye.
Commissioner Nico,
Aye.
Chairman DeBro.
Aye. Motion passes.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, just so a reminder for you, this is a recommendation. And so the next council meeting is a week from today, and they will have the final say.
Okay, do we have any unfinished business that we need to discuss? Or is there anyone else?
Not the staff.
Okay,
Is this, when I can ask questions or make comments?
You can,
Or do I
yes. It's commissioners' comments.
Right after
But if it's
non-agenda. Do we
if
have
it's
any
un-
non-agenda comments?
Yes,
Pat?
we do.
So it's right after that.
All right. We may have Mr., oh, I'm sorry. Move on to the next one.
open, public comments, non-agenda items.
We have Mr. Paul Brown.
Please state your name and address.
Paul Brown, 5412 Lakeview Court. I'd like to know if anybody's, if any of the council's aware of the MDOT situation with the turnarounds and all. I had heard the other day that they're running shy on funds. I noticed they're not working on Saturdays or Sundays, and the community's being inconvenienced by this. This project needs to get going and move fast. We're dealing in a situation here with hurricane season, a lot of rain, lightning. They can't run cranes, can't do anything with water or rain. They can't work in that. But I heard the other day that they have got so many projects going right now, MDOT, they've run out of funds. Are y'all aware of this?
So
You heard from,
Yeah, I'm not aware of any of that.
Yeah, so Mr. Brown, this commission has nothing to do with MDOT, and as I told you, I'd reach directly out to MDOT. You did mention Mr. Canan. I'd reach out to him and others at MDOT, but this commission has, we're not
Yeah. Because just
responsible.
yesterday, they had, because of the amount of rain we had, was no access to come in the back of Diamond Head by Nico's because the water was over the roads. So, that, without the exit off the interstate and without being able to get in the back, they're gonna have to get rolling on this thing here.
We understand your concern, and, we share it as
Yeah, we
well,
do.
as
Yeah.
residents of Diamond Head. Unfortunately, it's just not something that we have.
So
any
I need to
purview.
contact Cody Cadan?
Or MDOT, yeah.
And they should be able to make available, those contracts should be public record. You can do a public records request and see the
But
contract, which.
they're not even working on weekends. Seems like
Understood,
they at
but the
least work
contract will
on
give, the
weekends.
contract will give you more additional data. There's probably liquidated damages associated with not getting done in timeframes, weather days, et cetera.
Yeah.
But you could put in a public request, and they should have to provide you a copy of that contract for you to be able to review yourself what the stipulations
Okay.
are.
I just wasn't sure if you were aware of this.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for your time.
Thank you.
Do you have anyone else?
That's all.
That's it? All right, good enough. Any more comments from the commissioners?
Yes, so I wanted to follow up about, now this is when I first, started with the commission, but we gave the businesses that have the neon lights in the windows and signs in the windows, I think we gave them a year notice. When is that up? And do they, are,
Okay. Yeah, that expires the end of August,
okay,
and we are actively working with enforcement
okay,
to notify those that are not in compliance,
okay,
letting them know what, they'll have to be in compliance by the end of August, and we're working those issues. So it's not a lot,
yeah,
it's just a few, and we fully expect those to be cooperative to come into compliance. One I know that we worked, when we passed, well, I guess, when he first put the lights up, he was not in compliance, and he became in compliance. He was with the old rules, which was the 50% of the window area. Now it goes down to 25% of the window area can be used for window signs.
so he is in compliance now?
No.
Or he still has
no,
until?
No, he has until the end of, and
Okay.
he's been notified of that.
Okay,
So we fully expect that individual to come in compliance.
okay. And then, another thing I just wanted to touch on was, Crawfish Smacks, because we voted to let them open on the south side. And I'm trying to remember their agreement, which was it was seasonal, right? So their season is over, and it was great. So do we follow up and go check to make sure they have all their stuff up and picked up and equipment and?
Yes, and I have personally done that, and they have removed all the equipment that can be moved at this point in time. The tanks, the propane tanks, that are buried in the ground, they can't be moved
Right.
at this point in time. However, I will tell you some good news, and the good news being that I was contacted by them. They had a wonderful, successful season. They did quite well over the 3 months that they were operational,
Good.
considering that the first part of the season there was a shortage in supply, and they were very, very expensive. But they did a very good job. They're planning to make the operation a little bigger area-wise, and also they're still going to use the trailer concept because of the FEMA regulations that if you have to build up down there. You got
Right.
the flood hazard there. So if they're in a trailer operation, they can still move that when a storm is coming in.
Sure.
So we're working with them on that, what they're trying to do, what they can and cannot do according to the zoning and according to FEMA, et cetera. But it looks like it's going to be bigger, still going to be a drive-through, a pickup. They're not planning on having any on-site facilities where you can eat them, et cetera.
Okay.
No wait service, no beverages, any of that. We're hopeful that that will come down the road, but it looks like good news, and looks like they're going to be back again next year. So,
Okay. Good. Yep, thank you. That's all I have.
thank you for asking.
All right. Anything further? All right, the next city council meeting is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. The next planning commission meeting will be Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024.
Let me, we're not gonna have a meeting July 23rd. It's gonna be the August date, which is the August 25th, I think. Because we don't have anything for the July meeting.
Okay.
So it'll be August, I believe it's the 25th. Lynn, you checking your calendar?
It'd
I
be
am.
either the 20th, or the 27th is the last Tuesday.
Yeah, 27th is last Tuesday.
Okay, is it the fourth Tuesday?
It is the
Yep.
fourth Tuesday.
Fourth Tuesday, it'd be the 27th. All right, just to confirm that, August 27th.
All right.
And we do have a variance application for that meeting.
All right. Without any further comment, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second that motion.
Roll call.
It's unanimous. Commissioner Norwood,
Aye.
Commissioner Bennett,
Aye.
Commissioner Parrish,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Aye.
Commissioner Nico. Chairman DeBro.
Aye. Meeting is adjourned.
Thank
you all
you.
for coming. Appreciate it.
So, Tammy, did you
I'm gonna have to change that around.
Thank you very much.
He's always starting.